welcome to my blind playthrough of Grand Quest XI's post-game era. And neat, the title screen is now in the Tower of Time. That's interesting. Last time we traveled to the past, took down Morrigan again, but this time in the past. We stopped Jasper with the Sword of Shadows, and now our teammates are caught up because the Elder of the Watchers gave us our powers back. Alright, search the land for the seedlings. Yeah, okay, so I know where one of them is, because I stumbled upon it earlier in the playthrough. So I know only where one is. Literally only one. I am not sure where the others are. Where will this one take me? Oh, just straight down. Well, that was simple. That was take me, I don't know, in a more complicated route than what it did. Yeah. Those are side quests, right? Hold up. That's two. Oh my word. What? What? Excuse me? We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We now have 14 side quests. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? 14 side quests? Why? Why did the game give me so many side quests? We had enough side quests in the main game. Why did we get 14 more? Like, we had one set for Act 1 and another set for Act 2. And now we get another batch for Act 3. I have a gut feeling that somehow these quests are gonna be frickin' pet power related. Not necessarily the ones here, but I just have a feeling there's gonna be some pet power shenanigans. Alright, what do you want? Serena's heart beautiful, beautiful sound, beautifully made. Should know, am harp maker. Veronica had harp too. Soothing sound. Cured illness. Cured pain. Use special strings. Made by watchers. Made from special stone. Harmonic crystals. Know how to make, but no harmonical crystal. Without it, no strings. With harmonical crystals, can make new strings. Can make new harp. Helps Serena. Increase power. Increase healing. Go, Luminary. Seek harmonic crystals. Luminary can find. Watchers believe in Luminary. A boost to Serena's magical mending. I don't really feel like she needs more healing, but sure. Praise Luminary, shine Luminary. Harmonic crystal found at Battleground, high in sky. But crystal deep underground, inside monster, inside Crystalotl. Is that gonna be an axolotl, this Crystalotl? But need key, ultimate key found in square of elder, square of Eagle tap? Bring harmonic crystal, I wait until then, I wait here. Okay. But what Serena needs is magical might. She needs to have her power back from when she was fused with Veronica. She doesn't need magical mending. She can already heal well. What she needs to pack some oomph in her hits. I'm still not happy that we brought Veronica back. Like, I'm sorry to say this. Great for Serena, she got her sister back, but in all honesty, in all honesty, I prefer the Serena that was a mix of Veronica and herself, not the Serena that was herself. Like, there was a reason Serena was barely in my team prior to the second act, because what she brings is little to the table. Like, oh, you need a healer? Don't worry, you can have grabs that can do heal and magical might. But if you have Serena, all you have is magical mending. I preferred when she was both, as in she was in Act 2. Because then you can switch up, like, now I want my magical attacking healer to be Gramps. Play a little bit. Now I want my healer magic attacker to be Serena. Now you're like, oh, do I want only healing, only magic attacker? Or do I want both in Gramps? And 9 times out of 10, you need both, not just one or the other. What's your quest? Drustin, great hero, very powerful, left knowledge of powers, left tomes, precious tomes, tomes containing secrets of power. True warrior could find tomes, read tomes, learn secrets, enhance abilities, get better blind man's biff. Hendrik is true warrior, Hendrik has power, knows blind man's biff. Seek tomes, improve it, will help against Dark One. Tomes of Drustin lost, but can be found, have not perished, have not vanished. Will you seek? Will you find? Will you learn? A boost for blind man's biff. Why only for that attack? It's not even Hendrik's best skill. Why buff that one? Why not buff the double edge? That was so much stronger. Sure. Drustin wrote 4 tomes. Was mentor to 4 warriors, gave 1 to each. Drustin died, but his legacy lived on. 4 warriors spread his teachings, took tomes to every corner of the world. 1 went to Gallipolis, 1 to Sniffelheim, 1 to Nom Nom, 1 to Heliodor. Go there, tomes must be there, on bookshelves, waiting. Read them, then return here, tell me all. Seems rather simple. This quest, I just have to read books. Unless it's like that one other quest that we had in Act 2 that was like, read books. By the way, we didn't want you to read books, we wanted you to talk to a person. God, I hope this one, it really is just read books and not tricking you by saying books that means people. Well, let's do the seedling thing first, you know? Wait a minute, if I want to do seedling, what am I doing getting on top of Cetacea? Whoops. Why is the exclamation mark on over there? Right there, this exclamation mark. Over here? Yeah, over here. Why? Why is there an exclamation mark over here of all places? Oh! There was a seedling in the whaleway? I must have missed it. Also, neat, we finally have new overworld music. Huzzah! It just took 90 hours of gameplay to get a different freaking music for the overworld. Well, let's start with this one then. Touch the seedling. Yes, touch it. Feel its power. Bronze hands. Ah, I meant leather gloves. Wait, are we going to learn how to make the Sword of Light again? But we already have the Sword of Light, don't we?
You all saw that too, right?
Yes, that man. The mark on his hand. Oh, you don't think...
Dude, we know who that is.
Aye, I do. And I've a feeling you've the same instinct, laddie, eh? That was Erdwin, the luminary of legend.
Not instinct. Knowledge. I come from the future, where we had to craft the Sword of Light by following what Erdwin did with his companions. Why couldn't the Act 3 story be more unique? Why are they telling us information we found out in Act 2 and make it seem as like, this is new information, when it isn't new information? This is stuff we found out as the players. If they wanted this to be a what if, instead of having this be played at Act 3, they could have had this be a route split at the end of Act 1. Because then you will understand why the reveals in Act 3 are the same as Act 2. But the fact that Act 3 comes after Act 2 means that the reveals from 3 are not reveals. That's just repeating what we learned from the previous act.
Well, we've seen that they forged the Sword of Light together, but that doesn't tell us what happened with Erdwin's lantern. We need another seedling, laddie.
I truly don't understand the story writing of Act 3. I truly don't. And I was, it's kind of dumb of me to have expectations, but when I read online where people said, because I asked online, like before I beat the game, they're like, oh, do you have to play like the Act 3? And I saw people say online that, oh, you're fine playing Act 1, Act 2, Act 3 becomes better on subsequent playthroughs. And I thought, oh, if Act 3 becomes better on subsequent playthroughs, that must be the story must be kind of unique, right? But playing Act 3 now makes me go, how is the story right now better? Of what I'm seeing now, Act 3 would be worse on a second playthrough, because then you would see the story of Act 1 and 2 a second time before seeing Act 3, which would have just repeating what's happening in Act 2. So, people that say, the story of Act 3 is so good, I just want to know how their mind works. Like, were they not paying attention to the story the first time around, and that's why they thought Act 3 was better? Did they just button mash through all of Act 2, and then therefore this becomes reveals? I'm genuinely curious. Like, I'm not judging anyone that likes the story of Act 3. I'm just genuinely curious of how they thought Act 3 was better on a second playthrough, when so far Act 3 it's just Act 2 all over again, just a what-if scenario. Like, oh, what if Veronica lived? It doesn't feel unique. The only thing unique so far is Colosmos. And that's just the new final boss. The fact that only the final boss is unique is a bit concerning. At least I feel it's concerning. Why are the cats so fast?
This'll make your blood run cold!
How is the cat still alive from all this? Wow. What the heck is this? Flame Splitter? Sea Splitter? Sky Splitter? Earth? Bright? The Bright Splitter? Huh. Well, I got some new techniques. That's pretty cool. I gotta see them all. Well, that was cool.
Ah, not bad at all.
Alright, I need to heal myself. Serena, that's all you're gonna do now. Since you have no magical might whatsoever. Yes, touch the seedling. Let's see a reveal that isn't quite new. Probably. That must have been Veronica then. Why does Veronica look like Jade, I wonder? The what? We gave Cetacea a lance? What?
Wow! Did you see that? That was one well-dressed whale.
We know who the whale is, Eric.
Cetacea looked very tough all of a sudden, didn't she? Could dressing her up like that be the key to getting through to where Kalasmos is?
I suspect it might.
Well, let's not jump to conclusions. First, we need to see what the next seedling has to show us.
Well, at least that was finally something new. So we need to put battle armor on Cetacea? I'm all aboard that, giving Cetacea battle armor. Because the best whale needs to be dressed apart of the best whale around. Welcome, Yokai, how you doing? Whoops. Wait, I don't need to be in the sky anymore. Because the next one is in Yggdrasil. It should be? Whoops. Yep, Yggdrasil. I'm doing good, Yokai. Thanks for asking. My eyes! Why is it so bright in Yggdrasil? My freaking eyes! That was too bright. Third seedling. Alright, yeah, so we need to put a battle armor on Cetacea. That's cool. Yeah, he's a big one, isn't he, Colosmos?
That was Cetacea we saw, wasn't it? Flying toward the Dark Star.
Who else would it be? Do we know any other flying whales, Serena? Are there like 50 flying whales existing in Erdria? And you could be like, that could be Cetacea's cousin, Matacia. It was clearly Cetacea.
I suppose that means she really was the key to breaking through to the Dark One.
But what exactly do we need to do to dress her up like the old heroes did?
In another pickle, are we?
Ah, the seer is back.
Where did you spring from?
Oh, she was just around.
If you're looking to give Cetacea a little more oomph, you'll be needing the help of the sage, Serenica.
But she's dead. Oh wait, is she somehow gonna be alive after all this time, Veronica?
But to do that, you'll need to find her, of course, which will require another memory.
Another one? But we've visited all the seedlings.
Come a little closer, would you, Veronica, dear? My eyes aren't what they used to be.
Huh?
Yes. You're not quite as you should be, are you?
Wait, are we actually going to get to see adult Veronica?
Why does that matter?
Here, pop this on for me.
Or is she just gonna bring out Serenica from her? Either one of the two. Either she's gonna be adult Veronica, or it's gonna be Serenica popping out of that gem for some reason.
Veronica, honey? Is it really you?
Well, I'll be.
Oh hey, adult Veronica. Her personality is probably not gonna change, but cool. Now she doesn't look like a child anymore.
Serena, join your sister over here, will you?
Are you gonna do a weird fusion dance
As I'm
now?
sure you're well aware, your destiny is to guide the luminary. When the two of you get together and pray with all your hearts, well, then miracles can happen. But this wasn't possible with Veronica in her reduced state.
Who are you? Who are you really?
She said she's the seer.
Now, are you ready to fulfill your destinies? I'll need you to pray like you've never prayed before. Can you do that for me?
Is grown-up Veronica only gonna be for like a cutscene, and then she's gotta go back to being a child? It'd be a shame if the game did that. A real shame. A tree? They made a tree grow? Or did they become a tree? Why is it blue?
What could this mean?
I'm wondering that too, Hendrik. Since when are trees... No, never mind. Do there pink branches around the game? Of course it can be a blue tree. They had pink trees.
I think it means they've turned into a tree?
So I didn't just lose Veronica and I lost Serena as a team member? What?
Come closer, Luminary. The tree has something to show you.
I don't feel comfortable touching the tree knowing that that tree is physically Veronica and Serena. I don't feel comfortable touching it. Like, what if the part of the tree that I touch is, you know, an inappropriate part to touch a lady? What if it is that? I'm not comfortable with this. Okay. He got betrayed by his right-hand man?
Mockant, wherefore wouldst thou?
He's gonna go Super Saiyan?
Such power! Lo, it doth burn black within me. So this is the might of the Dark One.
I didn't know that was the power of Rumpelstiltskin. I still don't understand why Serenica looks like Jade. Shouldn't she look like Veronica and Serena?
Of all the low down. Ah.
Betrayed by the very man he trusted most.
That's how the Luminary of Legend died? The poor thing.
I don't know, it's likelier than you expect to be betrayed by your closest one. At least in the JRPG world.
The tree is still glowing, I see. I rather think it might have more to show you.
I have to touch the tree again? Come on. But why am I reset back here? I was right in front of the freaking tree. Alright. I guess it's time for me to touch the other sister inappropriately? Or is it the same one? I don't know. They became a tree. It still doesn't feel right.